Hey everyone, Todd here, internalarchitect.com, and I want to talk about the transitions and transformations that we go through our cancer experience and into survivorship. The biggest transition for me was when I learned that I was a cancer patient. I had no clue what that even meant, but dealing with the stigma of being a cancer patient came along with every sort of fear and every sort of anxiety that you can think of, as you well know. Being a stage, I was stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I ended up going through of a lot of emotions, and that during that period of time was the biggest transition of my life. I was pretty open to being okay, I'm going to beat this and I'm going to do everything in my power to survive, and I have a lot of things that I want to do, and how I want to give back. And that was, the switch that helped me really motivate positively to get into a mindset that got me moving into what I thought was a good place to go through all of my all of my chemotherapy and treatments, and the experience and the change in mindset from what I was going through really made a huge difference in how I portrayed myself and the energy that I portrayed myself to all my peers and friends and family. Um, I felt like I had to be the strong one out of the group because my mom, she was freaking out. My dad was in disbelief. My brother he was living overseas. My girlfriend at the time, my wife now, I mean, my biggest supporter. And it really changed how I was. It was the biggest transition that really made it hit home, right? So during all this, I started really learning and reading and keeping my mind occupied about the things that people do, successful people do, to stay positive and stay motivated to become a better person. And that kind of led to transformation of being being a leader and being a someone that can do right for people, and using the information that I have and my experience to help those with the same issues that they are going through. It's taken me a long time to work through and find peace in my life, and now I can do that with you. So being in remission to was another transition. I was like, okay, I made it now, right? And now what is it going to take to stay in remission, and what is it going to take to live a life kind of back to normal, but like feel at peace with where I've come from and where I'm at now, and to be the best possible me that I can. And those two transitions are really what kind of laid the groundwork and laid the path for the transformations that I've gone through as a new survivor, finding peace and being consciously aware of everything that goes around, right? So take some time. This is, obviously a lot of information, but take some time and learn to be open and understand what the experience meant for you, right? I'm a huge fan of writing stuff down. I write it down all the time, and write down the ideas, the things that made you fearful, the anxiety that you went through when you were diagnosed, to all the things that are going on now. I'm you're a survivor. You can start working on doing good things for people and being a leader and a role model for others in your community, in your neighborhood, to that might be going through something similar, and to help them not feel alone. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, comments, hit me in the comments below, and I will get back to them as soon as I possibly can. And I hope you have a great afternoon. I'll see you on the next video.